flickering streetlight told the truth like we only might. You held your coat like armor tight, but your eyes gave in to the night. Streetlight confessions, raw and bare, the kind you only speak out there. No judgment, just that amber glow, and things we weren't supposed to know. You said you still dream of Paris rain, that you fear being loved again. I said I never felt enough, but somehow we both call that love. Streetlight confessions, raw and bare, the kind you only speak out there. No judgment, just that amber glow, and things we weren't supposed to know. Some truths only feel right at 2 a.m. Under lights too dim to condemn. Streetlight confessions still replay, even if you've moved away. The glow remains, the words don't age, still scribbled on my memory's page.
We played our song too many times. The ribbon wore, the pitch declined. Still we sang through every skip, a love that trembled on our lips. The day the tape snapped, we just smiled, paused the fight and laughed a while. Though the music met its end, we stayed quiet, still as friends, still as friends. You said some songs are meant to last, they burn too fast, too bright, too vast. But even broken, they still play in hearts that echo yesterday. The day the tape snapped, we just smiled, paused the fight and laughed a while. Though the music met its end, we stayed quiet, still as friends. And though the real has come undone, after we were true. You heard my silence, I heard you. No more verse, no grand refrain, just two souls that love the strain.
Said the moon was watching close through the blinds, pale and morose. We lay in shadows, soft and kind, letting silence speak our mind. Moonlight through the blinds, so slow, painting stories we never show. In your breath I felt the tide of everything I used to hide. The room was still, but not alone, with stars that found our quiet home. You traced the light upon my chest and whispered truths we'd not confess. Moonlight through the blinds, so slow, painting stories we never show. In your breath I felt the tide of everything I used to hide. If night could stay, I wouldn't wake to lose the peace we didn't fake. Moonlight through the blinds remains, a silver echo through my veins. Though morning broke what we designed, I still feel you in the light.
You played your chords beside the train. The city poured its silver rain, and no one stopped to hear the lines. But I stood still between the signs, songs from the sidewalk, worn but true, telling stories no one knew. Your voice was rough, your soul was bright, lit up corners in the night. You sang of dreams that got away, of midnight calls and bills to pay. The world kept moving fast and cold, but you turned tin into gold. Songs from the sidewalk, worn but true, telling stories no one knew. Your voice was rough, your soul was bright, lit up corners in the night. No stage, no fame, no polished name, just heartbeats in the pouring rain. Songs from the sidewalk still remain, echoes wrapped around my brain. Though you moved on without a sound, your melody is city bound. We snapped a photo of the moon with hearts that beat out of tune. It came out blurred, a silver smear, but it's the night I hold most dear. Polaroid moon on my wall, faded light, but I recall every whisper, every smile, frozen in that little file. You said let's keep this memory bright, but time rewinds without a fight. Still I see your laughing eyes framed beneath those paper skies. Polaroid moon on my wall, faded light, but I recall every whisper, every smile, frozen in that little file. Even if the moment's gone, the picture plays like a song. Polaroid moon, cracked and small, still you shine, I see it all. Though life moved on and we did too, the night still glows in shades of you. You climb the ladder, blanket in hand, said let's sleep where we can see the land. Above the world, just you and me, and constellations wild and free. A blanket on the roof, hearts
in the sky, trading secrets with the satellites. We stay till dawn, no need to move, wrapped in stars and blanket truth. You told me dreams you never said, with shooting stars above our head. The city's hushed, the sky's so wide. You fell asleep right by my side. A blanket on the roof, hearts in the sky, trading secrets with the satellites. We stay till dawn, no need to move, wrapped in stars and blanket truth. Softer than your breath, no lullaby more sweet than rest. A blanket on the roof, our little world, where time stood still and love unfurled. I'd climb again just for that view of sky, of stars, and holding you.
Danced alone in the courtyard rain, barefoot steps on cobblestone lanes. I watched from inside, mug in hand, wishing I could understand. Rain in the courtyard, time stood still. You were wild, drop a gentle song, pulling me where I belong. You raised your hands to greet the sky, like every cloud was worth a cry. I stood dry, afraid to feel the kind of love that makes things real. Rain in the courtyard, time stood still. You were wild, I was still. Every drop a gentle song, pulling me where I belong. Stepped outside, you pulled me in, and that's where all the love begins. Rain in the courtyard, you and me, spinning slowly, endlessly. Every storm that passed us through only made me dance with you.
found a payphone past midnight. You called your heart into the light. I watched the moon reflect your doubt. Your words came slow but all poured out. Moonlit payphones holding breath. Soft confessions, tangled steps. You said you missed the way I smiled. I whispered, stay a little while. The coins ran out before your truth, but I still heard the ache in you. A faded hum, a hollow ring, but still it meant everything. Moonlit payphones holding breath. Soft confessions, tangled steps. You said you missed the way I smiled. I whispered, stay a little while. Never made it past that tone, but I still call when I'm alone. Moonlit payphones, time stands still. Some loves haunt and always will. And though your voice is far away, the night still speaks what you can't say. Sat across with trembling hands, too scared to speak, too weak to stand. The candle flickered with your fear, but I just whispered, I'm still here. Candlelight confessions, soft and slow. The truth was more than I could know, but even in the quiet ache, I stayed for love, not for the break. Your eyes said more than any line of all you lost and tried to find. I reached across the wooden table and held your truth like it was fragile. Candlelight confessions, soft and slow. The truth was more than I could know, but even in the quiet ache, I stayed for love, not for the break. Some honesty can burn like flame, but I still love you just just the same. Candlelight confession, warm and wide. The room stood still, we didn't hide. Whatever truth you gave that night still glows inside my fading light. Taxi horns and sidewalk breeze. You held my hand so quietly. We walked where lamplights gently glowed. The city felt like home, you know. Start on 2nd Avenue. The night was young and so were you. You laughed beneath the neon blue and made the skyline feel brand new. Your scarf flew wild in winter air. You said this place, it's going somewhere. I didn't need the stars above. You gave the night your kind of love. Start out on 2nd Avenue. The night was young and so were you. You laughed beneath the neon blue and made the skyline feel brand new. Now I walk that street alone, but somehow it still feels like home. Second Avenue still whispers what we couldn't do. And though you've gone, it's always true. The best of me was there with you. Smudged goodbye, a quiet loss. The ink had blurred the meaning state of all the things we couldn't say. Letters in the laundry room, spinning hearts in soapy gloom. The past still clings to cotton threads of every word we left unsaid. watched our memories spinning round. Your name still stitched into my sleeve, and all I do is half believe. Letters in the laundry room, spinning hearts in soapy gloom. The past still clings to cotton threads of every word we left unsaid. Some stains never wash away, no matter how the cycle plays. Letters in the laundry room still whisper in the evening's bloom. Though time has rinsed and seasons pass, your final words are built to last. The leaves began to shift in tone as you packed up to face the unknown. You left your scarf upon the chair, still hanging like you might still care. Between the lines of September, a moment's only I remember. A pause, a glance, a wish held tight. The slip like sand into the night. We whispered dreams beneath the trees, but winds like these don't beg or plead. You said the future's calling me, and I just let you go quietly. Between the lines of September, a moment's only I remember. A pause, a glance, a wish held tight. They slip like sand into the night. Now every fall I hear your voice in rustling leaves that had no choice. Between the lines of September, fading, but I still remember. Not every love is meant to stay. Some just turn and drift away. Found your letter letters in the drawer, tied with string and nothing more. Your words still stain the paper white like candle smoke in morning light. Letters in the drawer remain like faded ink that whispers pain. I read them slow, I hold them close, like poems meant for only ghosts. You wrote about the things you feared, the dreams you lost, the love you steered. And though you signed them years ago, the feelings still feel fresh and raw. Letters in the drawer remain like faded ink that whispers pain. I read them slow, I hold them close, like poems meant for only ghosts. You never meant for me to see, but now your truth lives here with me. Letters in the drawer I keep for rainy days and quiet weeks. They tell a story sad and true of who you were and we knew. Tangled wires beneath my bed, old cassette tapes, words you said. We stayed up late with cheap guitars, chasing truth beneath the stars. Wires and wonder, tape rewind. Every note we tried to find. The world was static, unclear lines, but you and I, we felt just fine. We sang in keys a bit off tune, but found our rhythm with the moon. You played slow and I just wrote dreams on every lyric note. Wise and wonder, tape rewind. Every note we tried to find. The world was static, unclear lines, but you and I, we felt just fine. we let the dark in quiet ways. Though time erased the chord we strum, the song remains, the hum still hums. It played again in a corner store. The melody we both adored. September air, the leaves would fall. And in that song I had it all. That song in September plays so true, and every line still sounds like you. Though time has drifted us apart, it strums the strings inside my heart. The windows fog, we danced inside. You whispered low, you wouldn't hide. But seasons change and people too, and now the echo sings of you. That song in September plays so true, and every line still sounds like you. Though time has drifted us apart, it strums the strings inside my heart. And I pretend I don't recall, but tears still fall when I hear it all. That song in September, softly played, still haunts the space where we once stayed. I walk alone but smile through, for every note still sings of you. Found a box beneath the bed of words you thought but never said, letters written never mailed, stories where your voice still sailed, the letters you never sent, pages worn, tales of love and your truth in ink, your fears confessed. In silence I was second guessed. No return address, no stamp in place, just your handwriting soft with grace. You signed your name like you still cared, and for a moment I just stared. Letters you never sent, pages worn, tales of love and being torn.
say I always loved you too.
Ten past midnight, phone won't ring, but still I check for anything. Your name, your voice, or Mr. Low, a sign from where I used to go. 10 past midnight, you still shine in corners of this heart of mine. Though years have passed and time's moved on, you still live in my favorite song. The lamp is dim, the night is slow, old photos flicker, shadows show. You wore that blue and silver pin the night we lost and let love in. 10 past midnight, you still shine in corners of this heart of mine. Though years have passed and time's moved on, you still live in my favorite song. Some nights I whisper to the dark, the echo knows where you left your mark. 10 past midnight, stars still burn. I close my eyes and there you turn. Though life rewrites what we once knew, at 10 past midnight, I find you.
You held the umbrella, tilting just right. I kept my shoulders dry in the pale streetlight. We didn't run, we took it slow. In silence, only old friends know. Under one umbrella, side by side. No need to speak, no need to hide. The rain can't reach what's soft and true. I'd walk through every storm with you. drifted long before the rain still drew us to the shore. Under one umbrella, side by side. No need to speak, no need to hide. The rain can't reach what's soft and true. I'd walk through every storm with you. We said goodbye when the rain had gone, but I still hear your umbrella song. Under one umbrella, hearts still touch, even when we say too much. And if the sky should cry again, I'll find you there, like back then. Oh, oh. Waiting by the window, dust setting in, holding your letters, reading again. Your words still warm, your scent still there, but silence echoes through the air. Waiting by the window, watching the rain, counting the colors of silent pain. I know you had to find your way, but I still wait most every day. Your coat still hangs by the door, your boots untouched on the floor. I water the plant you used to keep and cry myself into the deep. Waiting by the window, watching the rain, counting the colors of silent pain. I know you had to find your way, but I still wait most every day. I don't ask for you to stay, just a word to drift my way. Waiting by the window, shadows grow long, but in my heart your light is strong. I'll leave the lamp lit, come what may, still hoping you'll come home one day. Drove with one hand on the wheel, the other tracing how I feel. Windows down, the radio low. You let the afternoon just flow. Car rides and daydreams, miles away, laughing through the songs we'd play. Time was slow, the sky so wide, you in my heart, right by my side. You'd glance and catch my quiet stare, say nothing, just ruffle my hair. The trees would blur like painted art, but still you saw inside my heart. Car rides and daydreams, miles away, laughing through the songs we'd play. Time was slow, the sky so wide, you in my heart, right by my side. You didn't need a place to go, just roads and dreams and letting go. Car rides and daydreams never fade, still hear you